So this might shape up to be one of the greatest lineal weeks of fighting
Mhm.
ever, uh, especially this coming weekend. So on the second, I believe, May 2nd. Look at my calendar. That is Friday.
Mhm.
We're going to start with Ring Magazine's Fatal Fury in New York City, headlined by Ryan Garcia and Rolando Romero. We're going to see Devin Haney return fight here. Uh, Devin Haney up against Jose Ramirez, and also Teofimo Lopez versus Arnold Barboza Jr. This fight's taking place in Times Square, right? There's like a how many VIP are they allowing here?
300.
Wow.
300 VIP. Uh, you know, and then SRO for everybody else. So standing
But it's
room.
saying you if you're in New York at this time and you can be in Times Square and watch this fight on the big screens out in Times Square. I'm really excited to see this venue play out.
That's dope. Have you seen the little presses that they've been doing?
Yeah, I'll add more context. Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero, these guys have literally grown up right in front of our eyes. I'm just so impressed by how mature these guys have become. It's not that much, it's not a lot, but it's a ways in a world from where they used to be.
Yeah.
Um, conducting themselves very professionally, if I may do say so. Teofimo is actually taking the lead on these pressers. Yeah,
This is
that
Yo,
an
guy.
interesting group of characters, right? Like Teofimo, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Rolly Romero. You don't get any more personality from any other group of fighters in boxing right now. Like these are some characters.
Yeah. Interesting fact. I think just about all of these are catch weights. I don't know if Barbosa and Tiafimo is, but the other two are for certain. These are catch weight bouts. These guys are fighting to go up to 147. They're fighting to stay down at 140. Um, a lot of money fights to be made, but this is an interesting roundabout here. We believe that the setup is Ryan Garcia to fight Devin Haney, but the different organizations are ordering what they do and inserting themselves into these things for whatever reasons. And so I believe one of the organizations said that Ryan Garcia, if he wins, will be made mandatory for Jerron Bootsinis. Have y'all seen that?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so now
I'm not.
and he brought that fight up as well himself. I don't know if unprompted, I believe, in the interview. So it was like, oh,
but
talking about boots.
but he has a hit list that he rattled off in the presser with the sit down between him and Rolly, and his list goes Rolly, Devin, Tio, Tank. So
Well, Teo's fighting at a super lightweight, so that's that's the weight limit. Is that 135, 140, and the Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia about welterweight. So that would be Ryan Garcia going back down to the fight, or that's a Teo coming up.
yeah, don't I wouldn't look at it. I wouldn't look at where they are now. I imagine. I'm telling you,
Catch weight.
they're all fighting to stay out of 147. But I think that's where the log jam is going to happen. I always felt like that. I
That's to
think it's taking
bring that division back, huh?
exactly.
Yeah, put the names in that division. Now you can't run from each other anymore. I'm with it.
Strappy. You want to add anything here?
I want to say, like, for me, this whole setup is amazing. Amazing matchup. I don't know about too much about Jose Ramirez, like with that matchup with Haney, but
A lot of people are saying don't sleep on him.
Yeah, I do know Arnold Barboza Jr. I've seen him fight. Like you said, these guys look like they're very about their business this time. The shenanigans is still there, and I think Tio is leading those shenanigans. But I think this is one way that Ring, or is this Riyadh, right? This is Ring. Okay, Ring. This is Ring. So this is one way Ring is finding a way to resurrect and put some. Are these guys fighting at 147 still, or are they fighting at?
You don't see. You're gonna get confused. I think they're all catchweight.
Yeah. We don't have to see what the weigh-ins. When the weigh-ins happen on what was this Friday?
Yeah, because all these guys intermingle. All these guys can intermingle and somewhat fight each other. All of them. All of them. So that's why it's kind of like tricky. They all could fight each other. All of these guys. So I'm seeing these are also out of favor fighters. All of them are out of favor. Maybe not so much Devin Haney. Devin Haney was a victim, quote unquote, but quote unquote. But they're all out of favor because they've not been as active as some of the people in there in the field right now. So I think
you're not talking about Devin Haney being a victim because of the pictures who he was seeing.
Because he's suing people and stuff like that.
Oh, not because of the parties that he attends.
No. That's why I said the car. He's the victim. He's suing, right? Didn't he sue for being put in danger because he's fighting somebody in PDs? That was me being funny, but
me too.
He's not a victim. But they're all out of favor, right? Let's agree. All these guys are out of favor. Tio, to some point, he's been active, but he's also out of favor. Ryan Garcia has been on a suspension. Rolly has been out of favor because he's been getting ragdolled his last fights with the fighters. And then Jose Ramirez, I've not seen too much of him. Arnold Barboza, these guys are bigger names than him. So those
two. No, they just Arnold Barboza and Jose Ramirez just fought. To give you a look at a rundown on Ramirez, sneaky good. Let's start with Jose Zepeda, Maurice Hooker, Victor Postol, lost to Josh Taylor. Come back, Jose Pedraza, Richard Comey, Rancis Bartholomew, and then lost to Arnold Barboza. So that guy has a resume.
He has a resume. So pretty much I'm saying what Ring is doing is being this wave that is rising the tide for these guys. So I feel like this showcase is going to bring someone in contention. As you said, there's a setup to this that I like because I'll tell you this. You said, I think Cam G, somebody said it. This group of people are the people that have personality, and we need them in boxing. We need them in the mix. Let's create this thing, the Fatal Fury. Let's let this tide or wave rise them back to the spotlight. So I think it's gonna be good. Do I see? I don't know. I can't see the bigger play, but I see something happening for one of these fighters where they're going to go back either to what their name was or for all of them are going to be, people that we talk about because they're doing a great job doing those presses and having the sit down between. I just saw the sit down between Rolly and Ryan, and they're talking about, I know you more than you know yourself. And just got awkward a little bit. And I'm seeing what they're doing, but it is what it is, man. They're businessmen now. They're not kids anymore.
We want to predict these?
You know what? Yeah, well, let's do it. Let's do it. By the way, let's talk about last week's score on the table because we're still leading on. Our last prediction was Boots, and MG took all 10 points. This week, Cam G and LT, you guys get both 5 points for choosing Chris Eubank Jr. You didn't get the extra points for choosing the round because you guys chose one of you chose a TKO or stop. Or both of you chose stoppages, but for different rounds. I take all 10 points for. I don't know how I did. I don't know. I feel bad taking these 10 points because I don't even agree with my own prediction after I saw what I saw, but I said a unanimous decision. So I'm gonna add that to the score. So this coming weekend, do you want to do all the fighters?
I want to do all three.
Okay,
Yeah.
The names are big enough.
let's do it.
Yeah,
I got mine. I already got mine. So to tell you the truth, when I seen Barboza and Ramirez fought, I immediately said Teofimo wins by 4th round knockout against either one of them. So yeah, so I had that picked on February 14th. I have Devin.
Theo wins by what? Which round?
Fourth round.
Okay.
Yeah, I just think that he's that much superior of a fighter, that much more talented. Arnold Barboza can hate him as much as he wants to. It don't change anything about Teofimo. So that's just my honest opinion on what my eyes saw. I'm going to take Devin Haney by unanimous decision. So it's going to go the distance. I think he's going to stick and move. Honestly, I'm a Rolly fan, but Ryan Garcia probably takes the nod on a tech. As far as technicality goes, I think Rolly comes out aggressive like he did with Tank. We might even see a double knockdown in that fight because they're very similar.
Very similar, yeah.
Oddly enough, I'm gonna go Ryan Garcia by decision, unanimous decision, because they should knock each other out. So that means they won't.
Kevin, do you want to go for it?
I got I actually got Ryan Garcia knocking out Rolly Romero. I just think Ryan Garcia is a more polished boxer. Just he does goofy things, but he at his core he's a really good boxer. I don't really feel the same about Rolly Romero, who we saw his performance against the 40-year-old Barboza. So I think Ryan Garcia takes like a 8th round knockout over Romero. I got Devin Haney unanimous decision over Jose Ramirez, and I got a Teo. I got a 6 round knockout. So we got 2 out of the 3 in and early. Devin Haney will drag it out, point Jose Ramirez to death.
So you have 6th round. You LT has 4th round with Teo, and
I got 6th round, and then I Devin Haney points unanimous decision, and then Ryan Garcia knocked out Rolly Romero in like the 8th round.
All right, so let me go back. Let me say everybody's score. So LT started with Teo winning by 4th round knockout, Haney getting a unanimous decision, and Ryan Garcia getting a unanimous decision. Cam G goes with Ryan Garcia having a knockout, 8th round, unanimous decision by Haney, 5th round KO by Teo. Gosh, this is hard. I say Ryan Garcia, 6th round knockout. Writing this down. And I have Haney. I have Haney 8th round knockout. Not to be a contrarian, but Haney has to show me something. Haney 8th round knockout. By respect to Jose Ramirez, I've not seen too much. But Teo, I have him going unanimous decision. All right.
So
Sherry beat mine?
Devin Haney hasn't had a knockout since 2019 against Antonio Moran.
But Ramirez 2 losses are both by knockout.
Yeah.
Oh no,
That's what I was seeing. I was seeing
no knockouts. No knockouts.
no knockout. Wait,
So Barboza, because he didn't get knocked out to Barboza, and Josh Taylor beat him on points. So never.
Can I switch
out.
my? Can I switch my score? Can I switch my?
Already on wax. All right, you can switch.
Okay, Haney unanimous decision.
Be the contrarians. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I was looking
at no knockouts.
I'm exactly like LT. No, wait. No. You guys both predicted. So we're all different. So that's good. We don't all have the same score. I did predict a unanimous decision for Teofimo too. So that's cool.
Cool.
Only thing Ryan has a knockout in this field that I think I could trust. Yeah. So that's been logged in.